So welcome to my van tour. This is my 1999 Volkswagen Transporter T4 2.5 TDI. Let's take a look. So when I first saw this van, I was super excited because it was just so damn quirky and different. Somebody's fitted it with the super wide wheels there and the bronze rims. It's got the side stainless steel bars with blacked out rear windows. And then on the top, somebody's custom fitted a Nissan Navara roof rack, which I've not seen before, but it does look super cool. On the front, I've got a custom paint job on the bonnet with bonnet spoiler, and on the front and rear bumpers, it's got the Raptor paint, which sets it off nicely. Around the back, it's the tailgate model. I did want a tailgate, so I love that. It has stainless steel twin exhaust pipes with the LED rear light conversion, and then on the back, it's got the mid brake light with the BIKERVANLIFE logo. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button now. I'd really appreciate it. So firstly, let me take you into the cab and show you the front. So the front's been done out with a lot of wood, as has the back. But this comes with the, I think the Alfa Romeo front seats with passenger swivel seat, classic pull ball gear stick, and traditional wooden steering wheel. So it's been fitted with the Sony double-din stereo, which is connectable via Bluetooth, and then this custom finished dash top in wood, which is actually really handy. So some of the other mods that this has had, someone's converted it to electric windows. They've taken out the winders. It has the bigger injectors in the 2.5, so it does perform a lot better on the road. It's a lot more responsive than what you would normally expect from a T4. It's got the short shift conversion as well, which is just drilling a hole really underneath and then repositioning it, but it makes it so much more easier to drive. It's not like stirring soup. It's actually a really nice comfortable ride, which makes it nice for daily driving. It's got 208,000 miles on the clock. I didn't get any history with this particular van, but it is in really good condition. It does need a little bit of work here and there, but obviously that's the beauty of owning a T4. So it's got the custom cab roof trim with coffee sack covered sun visors. I may change this, I don't know yet. It has the wood center console finish, complete with drinks holders. They come in really handy. And then I've got the sort of straw style front mats, which finishes off the look really nicely. Obviously I've got cab curtains. They come in really handy. I use those all the time. I don't tend to block off the front windows an awful lot because I do a lot of stealth camping in the van, so I just rely on the curtains to close up the rear. So this is the standard 2.5 litre engine. It has DPF blocked off, larger battery with split charge, and obviously the bigger injectors. Fairly simple and straightforward. So let me show you the back. So I do love the sort of rustic wood finish. I did toy with changing it around, but this just looks really cool. So we've got welcome mat at the front. Why not? Looks cool. And then the cabinets done out in wood to the side, and rock and roll bed. So this is the back. Let me show you from the front to the rear, and I'll go through it with you. So at the front, I keep my all powers power station, laptop, I use that for working on, and cupboard below, complete with VW bottle opener. Let me just open this up for you. So in here I keep a box for my clothes and extra shoes. I'm a big Air Jordan fan. I have about 4 or 5 pairs, so they live in there. It's looking a little messy at the moment. I've got the dustpan in there, things that I use regularly, kettle, that sort of thing. It's quite a big storage area. I might do some work on these doors because they are a little ropey. And then under here, again, more storage, but that's where the leisure battery is and my campsite hookup, which comes out the back of the light cluster. I'll show you that in a moment. It's a split charge, like I said before, so the controls are just up on the wall there. The first button is my fridge, which I leave on, and then I've got my voltage and 12 volt plus USB connections up there. Then going back, I've got more bench seats down the side of the rock and roll bed. Underneath there is more storage, and I use some plastic boxes there for keeping bits in. Underneath the rock and roll bed is my fridge. Let me show you that one. This is actually a really good fridge. It gets really cold. It's fairly low power. I'd never have to turn it off, and works quite well. Harder to get to in bed mode, but excellent for keeping things in. And again, loads of space. I've got my water at the back there, and at the moment it's just drinks, protein bars and shakes and yogurts, which is what I eat a lot of. So over this side I have my diesel heater control. That's not working at the moment, sadly, but I have purchased a new diesel heater to fit, and that will be then operational. This side is my spotlights. Again, they came as green. I'm probably going to keep it as green. I have found some extra ones to go on this side where I removed the cabinet because it was taking up way too much space in the back, and it lost me this seat, so I've decided to remove it, and I'm going to use something a little bit more discreet on the wall for storage. Probably one of those bigger versions of these sort of netting holders. Now this side I've got just a little shelf there which comes in quite handy, and then underneath I installed a low wattage bar heater, but to be honest, it doesn't really work all that well. It doesn't heat up a lot. I thought it might help with the diesel heater being out of action, but it doesn't really do a lot. So I'm probably going to remove it at some stage. So in the boot is where I keep all the junk, lots of storage, and the back seats are quite handy for keeping everything on when you're using the van in the day. So I keep my foldable solar panels for my power station in the back, and then underneath here again I use these black boxes for storage, and this side I've got more shoes. The storage underneath my bench seats goes all the way back there. I'll see some extra oil, that sort of thing, can all be stored in the back here. And then my campsite hookup comes out the back of the rear reflector and travels the way through there. So let me convert the van back to sleep mode and I'll show you how that works. So this is it in sleep mode. I've got the back curtains closed down and obviously the rock and roll bed down. Now the side benches I tend to fill up with a load of stuff, but it gives me extra seating and obviously extra bed space if I want to have obviously more people in the back. So in the rear with the bed down, I got rid of the side storage box that I had attached to the wall. It lost me a seat when it was in seat mode, and it gives me way more space in bed mode. It opens up the back really nicely. I'm going to find something else to go on this wall for storage that doesn't protrude out too much. This is the obviously sunroof, which is really good for ventilation in the summer months during the night. I use that quite a lot. It doesn't have opening windows either side, which I quite like. Now I tend to use the Vango king size double sleeping bag. This is great because it can split into two singles if you want it to, but it will fit obviously two people in quite happily, but it is absolutely so comfortable and it makes it very, very easy to put back into seat mode or day mode without having to put away loads of blankets and things like that. So let me know your thoughts on the van. Is there anything I could add to it? What would you do with it? What bits would you add? What bits would you change? I really love to know your thoughts, and drop them in the comments. So that's the tour. I hope you enjoyed it. My T4, I do love it. It's an awesome van. It does have its quirks, and it does need a few bits doing to it. I've got future plans to do the steering rack at the front because it's leaking. I've got a bit of an oil leak, so I need to investigate that as well. And then a couple of rust spots I do want to get done. There's nothing heavy in terms of rust, but I do want to get those sorted sooner rather than later. And then I'll probably get the underside probably coated just to protect from rust and that sort of thing. Yeah, as you can see, I don't do a lot of cooking in the van. I use a gas hob for outside cooking in the summer, which I will pop back into the van now the weather's getting better. But yeah, I don't cook in the van, so I don't have cooking facilities or running water, so I don't have a sink or anything. I don't miss those at all. I don't have a problem with not having them, but that might change down the line. I might feel I need those going forward, so we will see. I might change things around, but that's the van. Now the summer's here, we're going to be out in the T4 quite a bit, so yeah, I will catch you in the next video.